Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Feel a bit far over. Okay. Whew, it's warm. I felt drawn to come on, although nervous. Wasn't sure. I don't know what the setup was before I done this one, but it might have sent out an event. I don't know. I just lost my screen. Okay. I'm going to see if anyone wants to join. I don't have long, about an hour max. I tell myself that I can go to like an hour and 15 minutes and I'll still be good. Hey Sherry, how are you feeling? I'm buffering. I look a bit ski whiff as well. Something about the camera setup. It was just 111. I'm actually thinking about changing that around. I might start to use my Mac. I'm not sure. Anyway, I was thinking about that. Oh, it's warm. How's the energy your end, Sherry? I've been very tired. I think Emily is downstairs asleep on the sofa. I know Jamie was hoovering earlier on, but I was resting then. So I haven't really seen anyone. I could just sleep. Quiet. Yeah, that's how I feel, quiet. Although it's extremely hot. He was really tired yesterday. Well, I keep having these spells, and this morning was one of them, but I made myself get up and jump in the shower. So that soon woke me up, but it hasn't, I don't feel like it's been a productive day. It's a bit like what the reading said earlier. The more that I don't like schedule my day, I actually get more done. So it's like I'm just doing what I'm wanting to do. I haven't got it here, but I made I've started to sit like in the garden with a notepad just for 5-10 minutes. And I haven't done it today. But yesterday I chose to write down what we were advised maybe a week or two ago. And that was to do a list. There's a list of things that you need to do, things that you've started and you need to complete, and then things that you want to do. And I found it quite interesting what I actually put down, like the things that I need to do. There wasn't many things that I needed to do. Things that I've started and not completed, yeah, okay. I could put those down. That was fine. And then things that I wanted to do was things like spend more time in the garden, maintain a kind of a clean and decluttered environment within inside the home, my environment. And it seems like they're the things I've been working on, the things that I really wanted to do. So it was like, okay. Okay. And then I was thinking about mission work. And I'm thinking, regardless of whether you're with your like divine counterpart and you're in mission together, which we know there aren't many as of yet, it's like regardless of the illusion of separation, I felt like I want to do like a union card and have a look at actually a focus point. Exercise is a big one, Sherry. I'll talk about that first because that was something I put on my list of things that I need to do. And it was exercise. There was another one. But what it was is I went to write down diet to look at my diet. And the pen stopped working. And I was told, no, don't start going crazy now, like, with your diet. So I felt like focusing on the other parts because maybe it's that word diet, it's like the word exercise as well. But I haven't got the book up here. And because I kind of sat there and thought, I've got to put down diets. I need to look at my diet. And as I started to write it, the ink just, and I was like, okay, I won't write that down. So I didn't write the diet down, but I did write down the exercise. Exercise and I don't know, it may have been meditation. Anyway, so exercise, yes. But it can be kind of whatever form of exercise. It doesn't have to be like really energetic, does it? That form of exercise just kind of, I think, oh, I just don't have the energy. But stretching, breathing exercises. Anyway, so what I was going to do was use the Archangel Oracle cards, and I'm going to pull a card. I might as well explain it as I go along, I think. But I feel it's like a way to kind of keep your mind off of like your counterparts, so we can just focus on mission. So if you resonate more with the masculine's energy, although we need to take both sides, but we're looking at really being balanced now. So the masculine side will be for our masculine energy, and the feminine side for our feminine energy. Let's just see how it comes out of my mouth, because when I'm trying to explain it, it's not great. Yoga. If I see a video that's a good start of our send, please do, because I really need to like stretch my hips. I need to be like put on one of those stretching machines. I do, to be able to catch up with my kids. I just need a couple of more inches. I'm starting to look like the short one. Seriously. So yoga. But what I was picking up more on was like more focusing on what we can expect from the collective out there as a whole. One love. Emitting this one love. So I'm interested to see what the cards want to come up with. Losing the voice. So I'm going to shut up and I'll just let the cards take over. So let's have a look at a union energy, because we're looking at being balanced in our masculine, feminine energy within first, and then obviously the outcome is the power couple. So let's have a look at both sides and see what we can be working on individually, but as a whole. Yes, the yoga teacher I started with put a video out. I try and send. It's not the intense, sexy yoga I do. Jeez. I don't want to go to like intense, sexy yoga yet, Sherry. Just the basics, fine. You're going to try and distract me. Let's have a look at the union energy of what we're really working on. I felt like this was needed for the weekend, just to take our mind off of things. So, okay. So this is both counterparts. It's kind of like what the mission is that we want to, it's like the energy we want to emit out there into the world. Okay, you know what to do. Great. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You know what to do. So that will go with me kind of with my notebook, just in like there was no music or anything. I just sat there, watched the signs, synchronizations, allowed the thoughts just to flow through me. Very productive, actually. 10 minutes, very productive. Try it. And some of this stuff I don't always try, because I try like lots of things. So it's just when you just opened up to new areas. Like I've been talking about the elastic band. Yes, I was just thinking I needed to shift my focus. Thank you. My energy has been so good, too good to wait around. That's it. It is. It's feeling a bit too good that we might be becoming a bit ungrounded and preferring to live in this fantasy. Okay, because like it feels like there's no disconnect. But then when we kind of come back to the real world and who we're really here to help and to shine our light upon. Okay. So I'm trying to structure the channel as well a lot better, that I feel it will be for our personal growth. So you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So we're going within to our own inner light, and we kind of know what our mission is here. We feel it in our soul. We just know. And you know what to do. Now that is actually the advice that I give to people who are not sure about what to do, is I kind of say to them, you do know what to do, go within, you know what to do. So that could be like the advice that we're being given to share with others, is that, you know, encourage people to go within. Because normally they do know what to do. They're just like seeking that clarification. And I feel that sometimes that can be kind of like where conflict can come up, because someone kind of asks, you know, what should I do? Some people don't really like the response because it doesn't match what their intentions were on what to do. So hence the ego. So you know what to do. And this is one thing that my children's dad left them with. And that was, he said to them, no matter what, you know what to do. And he used to say it to me all the time. It was like when he could see that I had a bit of a, I don't know, that I was unsettled, he wouldn't really delve and ask me what was wrong with me. He would actually normally just give me a cuddle and say, I don't really know what's going on with you, but I do know that you do know what to do. And I used to think, hell, but it's true. It's true. Okay, so you really want to help people along their journey. Let's read this. You know what to do. My palms have gone so sweaty. Okay, let's put these cards down. It's a good bit of advice, really, isn't it? Come on. You are far wiser than you realize, and your inner wisdom has already given you answers, has already given you the answers that you seek. Embrace this knowledge and trust it. If you're doubtful, ask me to give you clear signs to validate your thoughts and ideas. I can also help you put your ideas into action and make decisions about the next steps to take. Just ask me, and then be willing to work with me by taking action. Okay, so working with Archangel Ariel. Ariel helps to illuminate cloudy situations by lighting your pathway. He usually only lights one step at a time, however, so you may not be able to clearly discern the ultimate outcome of your actions, but you will know what step to take next, all along the way with Ariel's help. This here just kind of brings me to, you can find your own way out of like the hermit. Okay. What do you think about that? Share me. I don't feel so sick now, if you got my video earlier. Although the waistband got a bit tight again just before I came on. It's like, oh, come on now. Stop feeling sick. Someone's feeling sick to the stomach. Okay, you know what to do. I totally agree. You can take responsibility for your own, well, if you know what to do, you've got no one else to blame, have you? Check this out. Check this out. Healthy lifestyle, you know what to do. Okay, don't complain about your size. And like, people can, I was thinking this today. It's so hard to work with someone that's like kind of overweight, because they just don't like get it that they're beautiful. And it's like they're just complain and complain about it sometimes. And you can hear their comments and you're like, well, what are you actually doing to do anything about that? No one can actually do it for you when it comes down to it. No one can live your life for you. They can't jump in your body and make you eat healthily. So we've got a healthy lifestyle that's come up, and now this is for the masculine side. So it's kind of like exercise then. If you don't like something, then do something about it if you can. Even if it's only just little gradual steps, 5 minutes, you know, even if it's only 5 minutes a day for a week, you'll soon be up to 10, 15 minutes within that week. We set our expectations too high. I remember the times when I was in network marketing that I used to plan people's lives. They used to hand their lives over to me to build a business. And I'd have like this week's worth of hours. And these guys, I can get them working from like 7 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night. And they used to hand their life over to me. And I'll give them a really good plan that would earn them a certain amount of income, and they'll be like, at the moment, they'll be like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Give them 2 days. Burnt out, burnt out. And that's then when you disappear because you feel like you've let yourself down. It's like, you know what to do for you. And it is hard if you're with other people that maybe don't eat the same foods as you. You just have to just take accountability for yourself and your own healthy lifestyle and just hope that they follow suit. If not, well, you know that they know what to do at some point. They realise no one can do it for them. So we've got a healthy lifestyle, Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Yeah, by complaining, we're saying that something's wrong with us. We have to love ourselves. I spoke about that earlier on in the video. You just have to love yourself. Like right now. This is how the situation is right now. It doesn't mean you're always going to look, well, you're not going to look that way, are you? So, healthy lifestyle. It's like it's just that little step. Let's have a look. Health, that might have been what I put down rather than diet. It did not want me to put down the word diet because it has to be a lifestyle. I've been considering like just cutting out anything toxic, like from entering my body. And like just drinking water and just eating fruits and vegetables and grains and no meat. That's what I was thinking about. I wonder how I feel. No coffee, no sugar. Woo! Like, I want to say nothing foreign at all. Be very observant of the air that I'm breathing. So to make sure maybe that I don't actually spend much time because the air is very congested inside to actually go out and take in a proper cleanse. But that to me, that's what was going through my mind. You see, like it's an idea first, isn't it? And then it's actually going with that and taking that first step. Healthy lifestyle. You are co-creating your health by following your inner guidance. You know what to do. About lifestyle habits. I give you inner nudges to improve the way you eat or to exercise or rest more often. My prodding isn't to nag you or rob you of pleasure. So we don't call it a diet. Rather, my urgings are in response to your prayers for higher energy levels, increased well-being, weight loss, and a happier mood. When you take excellent care of your body, your outlook and self-esteem naturally blossom. I've thought about journaling this, to actually like getting cleansed. So it's quite interesting when you think about it. You throw some meditation in there, you throw in some writing, so that like your brain dumping. You really feel what it would be like to actually have a clean space within you. Anyway, working with Archangel Raphael. Raphael is heaven's physician, and he prescribes preventive and curative medicine in the form of divine intervention and guidance. So divine stepped in. I remember when I first went off of meat, I just couldn't physically eat meat. This was about 3 years ago, maybe, on the ascension journey. It was like I could not eat meat. My body hasn't dictated that much. It hasn't rejected meat lately. So it's kind of like a free will choice. And I've been kind of swayed to be going vegetarian for a while now. I don't do the fish anyway. But I feel that there's a lack for a substitute. So that it's like I'm missing out on something if I don't eat meat. And like the films I've been watching, when I watched the beginning of that Noah the other day, I still haven't like picked it up actually. His son asked him why they were cooking meat. And Noah said, because they believe it will make them stronger. And these little things just have me thinking now. I mean, I don't have anything about eating meat. I mean, any issue about eating meat. I might have a bit of an issue if I had to like find my own meat to eat, as in, I think that's a bit different. And that's a mentality. It's like, well, if you want to eat meat, then you're going to have to go out and get it yourself. And it's like, I don't really want to do that. So I don't know, just the mindset's changing. So in the former, he swoops. Okay, let's reread this part. Raphael is heaven's physician, and he prescribes preventive and curative medicines in the form of divine intervention and guidance. In the former, he swoops into the situation and surrounds it with his emerald green healing light and love, and the situation is instantly healed. But in the latter, which is actually more common, Raphael will give you intuitive and hunches, intuition, sorry. I feel really distracted here. I'll tell you where my mind's gone off to. Is like we should maybe think about getting some like recipes together, some simple maybe recipes we can share on the channel of love, to simplify this. Emerald green is my colour. I love the colour of emerald green. I think that's the colour my ball gown will be. I don't know why. Anyway. Come on, what was you saying? I want to hear about what the latter part is. In the former, he swoops into the situation and surrounds it with his emerald green healing light and love, and the situation is instantly healed. But in the latter, which is actually more common, Raphael will give you intuition and hunches showing how you can help with the healing. So it's definitely about following these hunches, writing them down. A good one is just ask yourself what kind of colour food you want to eat today. So we was practicing that, wasn't we, with the colour therapy week, eating. And like, I found that even with like Jamie and Megan, like I'd say to him, say, you got anything green on today? And he's like, oh, I forgot. But by the end of the day, you say, but I realised I had a green blanket around me and I was wearing green socks and I ate this that was green. And it was quite fun. It's fun to be aware. Okay, there is another card under here. This is for the masculine. So it looks like our masculine side. Let's not get into being slobs, she says, as she has like crisps and chocolate, peanuts. Monday. No, I shall start now, just by being aware of it. But I need to order in some food. Healthy lifestyle. Let's do it. Crystal clear intentions. Wow. Well, this so comes in with you know what to do. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I want to be like healthy. I'd like to be pure health, love, light. To feel vibrant, to feel clean, clear, to know that you're kind of emitting all this beautiful energy because you love yourself and your vessel, because it takes care of like I wanted to say your portion of spirit because you're an extension. So it's just like we're kind of, in a way, because we're inside the body, it's about like going outside the house and getting like the universal air rather than just the air like inside this room. I don't know what I was saying, but we're going to get on with crystal clear intentions. What are you saying, Sherry? Recipes would be good, wouldn't they? I'm eating more fruit because of the colour therapy. We might be able to do that, but I think we need to have a little catch up, Sherry, and do a little brainstorming, get some of this kind of going, where everyone can kind of contribute their suggestions, their findings of what works. So, okay. So we can work on our health. Healthy lifestyle with the channel of love. Hey, Alana. Okay, we're talking a lot about health. Well, at the moment, you're going to have to catch up. It's been on for 25 minutes, but we're kind of looking at our mission work, it feels like how we're preparing, really cleansing ourselves to to be of service. I know, and Alana pops in. Okay. Crystal clear intention. So I'm working on the masculine side at the moment, Alana, and anyone else that's joined. I'm just kind of chatting to the ladies that are chatting. I will have a look at the feminine side, but we're just taking it all on board, okay? But if you like to be kind of segregated, like masculine, feminine, which that's what I was saying, it's like we are just one. So we need to take both sides. Under my breath, I'm struggling with this. I'm not struggling with this at all. Crystal clear intentions. I'm just getting distracted. Hi, Laurie. In everyone comes. Hi, Kath. You had a cucumber spinach wrap for lunch? Good girl. Nice and easy. And I'd like to be able to order stuff so that I didn't, because my mistake is I get all the recipes together and then I order all this stuff and I way over order. So like if you do like color therapy, it's not going to hurt you if like you just order in for that week, like loads of tomatoes or red peppers, radishes, and you like kind of focus your meals on that. Because for me, I'll order like all the fruits and then I don't eat it. Or buy a big bag of spinach and like I'll only like use it for a couple of things and it goes to waste. Growing's going to be the best, growing our own. Oh, yes, Alana, I saw it. I didn't like it or love it. I keep doing this. I keep seeing stuff and then my mind wanders and I don't actually tell people like thank you or I like that or but definitely I thought they looked amazing. Your top looked amazing. Mm. Crystal clear intentions. So as a collective, we know what to do. And that's really, I feel as if that's the guidance we've got to give others as well. Hi, Vegette, how are you doing? The masculine sides come up with healthy lifestyle, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. And then we've got crystal clear intentions on the masculine side as well, and a bit of a squeaky chair. You know when you can hear someone saying, well, that would be my fat ass. It's like, ping your elastic band. Maybe your fat ass is adorable to someone. Crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserves the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires. Okay, we're doing some more clearing out here in your mind. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Like weight would just fall off of you without you even trying when you get happy. You stop worrying about your weight and whether or not you need to go on a diet. You don't want to live your life on a diet. So don't worry about how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow any inner guidance to take steps to co-create this divine desire and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. Sexy boy, sexy gal, seriously, get in front of the mirror and like give yourself a wiggle and a jiggle and see yourself as like a sexy hot thing. Okay, it works. You're gonna have to practice some mirror work. Learn to love you. Let's have a look on the feminine side. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Teresa. If I've missed anyone, sorry. I believe in miracles. It keeps coming up, the fucking hot chocolate. Maybe you're drinking too much hot chocolate. It's going to be interesting. I'll keep you updated. How can you get a private reading with me? If you go to you just need to email me at thejourneyofascension@gmail.com. A list of the readings that I do, they tend to be in the description box of the non-lives. So the last video earlier, just email me and we'll communicate after that. You do have to give me some time to get back to the email. It's all kind of when I'm drawn to go on, but I'm checking my emails quite regularly, so you guys have a lot of patience with me, but you just kind of know how I flow. I go with the flow. That's what I do. Okay. You were just listening to that song yesterday. It's like a blizzard there. I thought about that when you mentioned the snow on the premiere. And I knew that snow card was coming up. Don't you think that's a good sign? You guys have got bloody snow. It's like it's really hot here. You went to get food for my daughters in the store. They were playing Glory of Love. Oh, that has to be a sign. How do you not cry? Alana. Oh. And then Groovy Kind of Love. Oh my God, I would have been in tears. Probably would have had to excuse myself. You kept it together. Oh, I've got Phil Collins coming through now. Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. No snow here. Just really cold and windy, like a winter day. But that's a good sign. Very windy. Megan said that the temperature was going to drop. Also here. She was saying, I think I said yesterday, was it on my live? I'm not sure. She said it's going to be like 22, 22, then it's 9. Okay. So not today. It's warm today. It's lovely. Okay. Very windy. Like kind of Mary Poppins windy. You know what to do is the joint message. For both counterparts, masculines, feminines. So masculines, you've got healthy lifestyle, crystal clear intentions, see yourself as you want to see yourself. Let's just make sure that's positive now, though. Sherry, it's cold there. We are having pool party in LA. I want to be at the pool party. I want to be at the pool party. I think we would have bigger problems if it was snowing here. Okay, some of us are not due that snow. It's all right. Okay, let's have a look at what's coming out for the feminines then, what we're to focus on, as well as our healthy lifestyle and loving ourselves. Don't, Sherry, I'm jealous as well. Sherry, should we go and cause havoc? Do you think we'll cause havoc? At Brigitte party, I want to go. What else have we got going on at the pool party? Can you give us some like visuals, please, like so that we can go away and like pretend we're with you? So be a pool party. Come over. How can I? I'm not allowed to get on a flight at the minute, I don't think. Dancing, yeah. What kind of music, Sherry? I'm all right. I'll stick a bikini on. I'm cool. Might have to do my legs though. Might have to shave my legs. Techno Tribal. What time's the pool party? You're having the pool party right now? Like, I'm proper like, where are you? On a lounge, you're listening. Oh, Okay, we're getting distracted, you see. Sherry, look what Bridget's doing. Maximum 10 people, barbecue, swimming, margarita, dance. Yeah. That's a good amount, isn't it? 10. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's like good conversation party, that, or dancing. Okay. Alana's girls just got home. You got to go. Teresa's got to go as well. Teresa, have a lovely day. Alana, we'll see you soon. Is it Happy Mother's Day tomorrow for you guys? Live, love, laugh. Yeah. I feel better. Yes, thank you. Just before I came on, though, the trousers got tight. Got some towels going on. And no, it went straight after. It was something to do with the energy. I know I was picking up on that. I don't often feel sick, like on camera like that. Right, Divine Feminines, can we have a card? I'm singing Getting to Know You, getting to know all about you. I want to go to the pool party. Well, we're going, Teresa. We're astral travelling now. It's 98 here on Facebook. Oh, no, it doesn't sound. Why the fuck would I say that? How do I pronounce that? Fresno, California. Your party sounds fabulous. It's 98 degrees there. I was thinking about Bruno Mars. So I think he was playing now, performing. I don't know, it sounds like one of the locations that I remember. Anyway, cool. Gone off to Bruno now. Shit, are we not having a card? I'm waiting for Archangel guidance for the Divine I've got it. Divine Feminines. I think maybe we just need to adopt like the masculine side of the guidance, because we've got all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Everywhere you look, heart clouds. I saw them yesterday. No, it was all infinity symbols. I said I'd done some cloud gazing yesterday, and it was infinity symbols up there. How awesome is that? All is well. And you can really feel that inside now. If it's meant to be, it'll be. It's like Divine knows what the plan is. Divine's got it all in order. And there's just so much like faith and trust. All we need to learn to do is trust our intuition and know that we do know what to do. Okay. That's beautiful. Right, let's read this. All is well. I wanted to be off by 8 o'clock. I've been on for 39 minutes. You know, it's like the first, I wonder what the last card is. That's so funny. Well, I'll try and make sense of it. So we start off and we're told that all is well. And then we get ourselves like a little bit confused and we forget. It's a bit like Adam and Eve, isn't it? Eating that fruit. It's like, it's not going to make you wiser, is it? You just forgot kind of what you were told. So you're told at the beginning that all is well. And at the end, you're told you know what to do. It's just all the bullshit in the middle that you've got to kind of cleanse out of you. I think that's awesome. All is well. Everything's happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you'll soon understand. Well, I spoke about us having clarity. We'll be receiving that clarity. Just help us to nudge us along on the healthier path. Sometimes what appears to be a problem is actually an answered prayer in disguise. When we ask for help, heaven may dismantle the old to make room for the new. During this time of change, practice relaxation methods such as yoga, deep breathing, exercise, and meditation. Now, Sherry's been here from the start, and some of you others might have been as well and just weren't speaking up. So you can tell how that is just so fucking spot on by the whole of this reading. Well, just the chit chat. I spoke about what I'd put onto my list of things that I need to do. And apart from a couple of things, which is really just like getting some paperwork, it needs to be organised. Okay, it's like my magic wand doesn't like lift the paper up just yet. I've not learnt that one to kind of go in a filing cabinet. I've got to do that myself. And but it's still not really, I don't need to do it, but for me to feel good in my life, I do really need to do it because I keep on top of it then. But what went on there was meditation, I believe it was, health, exercise. Okay, Alana's back. So I feel really good but stagnant. I'm shifting out of negative energy so much faster, and now I'm wondering what's next. And I think that's really what we can just kind of move forward at the moment, because that's what I was feeling. It's like I feel so good, but I still feel that it's stagnant. I don't know what to focus on. And it's like, okay, so we're going to focus on going within. Let me reread this part. All is well. And it's talking about how like our lives have been upheavaled, and but it's so that we can step into this new, and this new is coming really, really quickly now. All we've got to really wait for is kind of some restrictions to be lifted for us to kind of get back to normal. But that's kind of when we step in, because things won't be going back to normal. It's not really long, is it, to make that? And I think that's why our ascension at the moment is super fast. And signs, synchronicities. You could just kind of lose yourself, couldn't you, all day, like following the guidance. That was one thing. What do I like to do? Because on the list I put it, so it was a list of things that I need to do, things that I've started and I need to complete, and then things that I want to do. And one of them that I put on that I want to do, I want to be able to track sign synchronizations and share them with others so that they can, it helps with the current energy. It was about tracking the current energy. And that's really what I'm finding I'm doing. I'm actually doing more of the things that I wrote down that I would like to do. And I feel like the others have all been taken care of. Or I'm doing those other bits, but only in like small segments. It's not like, oh, this is going to take me all day. It's like, no, I can spend 10 minutes on it today and 10 minutes tomorrow. And those 20 minutes is probably more than what I would have done in 2 weeks. I've just like taken the pressure off of myself. So, okay. Melissa, like in life too, when we are born, we have this innocent belief and trust, and we gain it again as we age. But in the middle, we get all confused. Yep, we do. Okay. So sometimes what appears to be a problem, which we've all kind of looked at it as being like, what the fuck? A bit of a problem. Sometimes what appears to be a problem is actually an answered prayer in disguise. When we ask for help, heaven may dismantle the old to make room for the new. During this time of change, practice relaxation methods such as yoga, deep breathing, exercise, and meditation. Ask me to make your transition smooth and harmonious for everyone involved. And know that this change is for the better. I did feel like during the week, oh, hold on, oh yes, it's Saturday today, yes. Sorry, I thought it was Monday, and I thought it might be Sunday. Let's not go there. Saturday. I think it was during the week I picked up how the masculines were worrying about the feminines were worrying about the masculines. And it was like, stop worrying about each other. Like Archangel Michael is protecting this whole situation. All archangels, ancestors, angels, fairies, elves are on the scene. All is well. Working with Archangel Jeremiah. Each archangel has a specific aura colour, and Jeremiah's is deep eggplant purple. When you see sparkles of dark purple light, this is one way to know that Jeremiah is with you. Each archangel has a particular type of crystal aligned with their energy. It's interesting. Does anyone know them? Be interesting to know, wouldn't it? It's another way to help people, which you knew are archangels and their associated crystal. So each archangel has a particular type of crystal aligned with their energy, and for Jeremiah, that crystal is the amethyst. When you wear an amethyst, you may feel even closer to Jeremiah's kind and loving energy. Interesting for anyone who maybe can help people via crystals and explaining what the link is to the crystal, to the archangel. That's what we do as light workers. That's why we all have different areas of interest, but we're kind of all interested in all of it. We're going to get another one from there. No, because all is well. Okay. I was going to get some more. That worked out like that's just 4 cards from the archangels. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. I'd love to make crystal bracelets. I went through a stage where I actually had a good look into it and done some studying on crystals. I don't seem to have, I imagine obviously it's gone in, but I don't remember much about my findings. You have amethyst earrings on. I'd love to do bracelets, but I want to explain exactly why you should wear them, when you should wear them, and so that you heighten the belief in their power, because that's really all we do. We just heighten people's beliefs. So you have to believe in I suppose what you're trying to promote. The same with you know what to do. Nobody really needs to seek any outside guidance, should they? We should go within. But this is how we're going to help our world. So, crystals, archangels. Okay, let's I'm going to pull a card for the masculine side. Get nervous again now. I'm a collector of crystals and have books on their vibrational frequency and therapeutic attributes. Have you ever put any kind of have you wrote anything yourself, Melissa? That is like because I read so much material, and then out of it all I kind of put my own version of all of it, little bits and pieces that I resonated with, that made it help easier. That's how it really is, kind of being a light worker. You don't really have to worry about like providing to others what you think they would want to know. It's just share the stuff that you found interesting and what helped you. And you find that people resonate. That's what they want. Just to hear what your research done for you. I'd be very interested if you could put like even just like a 1-page of knowledge, a breakdown, really. Anyway. The belief charges the energy of the crystal. Yes, it does. Our belief charges it all. I'm still learning, but I do study the crystals that I have. That's awesome. Otherwise, you get too lost. You start, that's the thing. You can think too much into it, and then you kind of just get all confused because you're like, well, there's so many crystals. Well, just pick one. Pick a crystal a day to study, a crystal every other day. You love your selenite. See, look, I've got a lot to learn. I have to learn the pronunciations as well. A Reiki master who looked at my crystals with me told me to keep mine close. Okay. There was your clarity, yeah. There was your intention, was the clarity. Okay. No, divine masculine. I thought we wasn't having this because I felt like this was like a little mini ascension reading. So we've had like the we had a joint one for May, and today are we on the 9th of May today? So you put your hand up if you remember what I advised in the May ascension reading. If you remember, I'm not even putting my hand up. So I'm feeling we need to kind of review it because we're forgetting what we were advised at the beginning of the month, and we're only the 9th. So for March and April, the divine masculine have making a choice, and it's come up today. There is another card. There's 3 cards. Okay, we're going to look at the first one. It's like it's a 3-step process for them. Let's have a look. Making a choice. You're required to come to a decision now. So this is coming under healthy lifestyle, crystal clear intentions, and you know what to do for the divine masculine's energy. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. So I have to make a conscious choice now. So I've got to tap in, have these crystal clear intentions. Like Sherry said, when she bought it, her intention was that this crystal will give me clarity. Okay. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. You know what to do. No one else can tell you. Yet you needn't be afraid, because all is well. You may not have all the answers right now. We've already been told that they're going to come. He only likes to weigh, okay? A little bit at a time. Otherwise, it's going to be too much. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and travelled a few steps. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign. We're getting a bit bunged up, okay? Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. This is so okay. So we really need to tap into our zone, guys. I've got commitments. So there's a choice to make, and it's regarding commitment here. Look at these lovely little love hearts. 36. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. All is well, divine feminine. But you kind of already know that, you feel that. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. Clarity. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Crystal clear intentions. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the higher self in another. Ooh, feels here like the masculine really is. He's rising. It's like he's raising the game. Is that the right saying? That's lovely. You're seeing the rainbow. You remember your personal ascension, yeah, you will, which is awesome. Yeah, and that's because they're, although obviously the bonnet, but regardless of that, of our Easter bonnet fun, it's like, because that's why I do that monthly ascension, because if you pay for it, you're more likely to take notice of it. Where these collective ones, it's all there. And it's like, but you don't pay attention, or you forget, because a lot goes on. But if we just focused on that kind of monthly guidance, as a collective, you'll get a lot further. um, and then if you want it specified really for you, then you book your personal one. Okay, so commitment. It was a beautiful reading. I don't remember them. Yours was a good one. I remember. I believe everyone else's was good. I just felt I was quite harsh on them. That's all I remember from yours, Sherry, is that I remember saying, oh, the energy's different. Okay. What's the next card we've got for the masculine? So we've got Spark, and it's in reverse. And it's not often. These all came out together, and it's not often that I would have any cards reversed in there. So it does have a reverse meaning. Now we've got the okay. What's coming through is we've got a feminine here playing a violin, and this is like, okay, you're an empath. Okay, enough of the all this sympathy, showing all this sympathy. It doesn't get people anywhere, does it really? So, you know, everyone does know what to do. And I want to say this is kind of us pulling ourselves up. So put the violin away, take off the victim t-shirt. And I felt like it's like time to sparkle. It's time to spark up the world. So, but this is on the masculine side anyway. Well, what I'm calling the masculine side. That was the intention. So I'm sticking with it. 34 in reverse, spark. I like to hear these reverse meanings because my cards aren't, I don't do them so they come up upright or reverse. It's really interesting to see what the guidance is. So the card's meaning is you are a clear channel for divine creativity. So the masculine side. So I want to say, if it's in reverse, straight away I want to say the feminine, you already know that. You are this clear channel. You're clearing it out. Masculines need to have this clear channel so they can spark things up a bit. They can sparkle. The reverse meaning. Sometimes your fire gets doused by others who don't want you to be all that you can be. In that case, you need to move away from the water, lest things get too damp. The spark card in reverse position may also indicate that you're allowing yourself to be so consumed by a thought, feeling, or situation that you're in danger of becoming completely burned out. Wow. I said in my reading earlier there was a burnout. My eyes have gone a bit blurry. Oh, they look really dark. Okay, need a rest maybe. Take some sleep. Who's got really bad bags under their eyes? Okay. Compulsion and impulsiveness must be tempered now. Rest by a warm fire. We was last night. Is that why you was up late? Did you stay up late with me? It was a bit late. I didn't go to bed till late. 4, 5, maybe. Okay. Rest by a warm fire. Not tonight. Let things die down a bit. It's all packed away now. Then you'll see if the true spark will still be there. If not, you can always light another fire at another time. Yes, we can. That's awesome message, isn't it? Blinders are off. Can't you see once you wake up? No more denial of the truth. Oh, sorry, you can't unsee. Can't you see? So it's a rude, Lucy. You fell asleep early? I felt like sleeping today, but I've done a few things that like good. They're in the right direction. Spark, very interesting. That was a good message for the masculines. Okay, let's leave them there for the moment. How are we doing? Oh, we've been on for an hour. Okay, I just need to catch the shop before 9 o'clock. I think it's nearly 8 o'clock. And I didn't want to record this. I felt like just jumping on. It saves a lot of time doing a live. Let's get a card for the Divine Feminine side. Got Sad Embrace. Okay, 45. Let's have a look. We're really cleansing here, guys. All is well. Got to let it all go. It's like breathe it all out. Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. It stuttered. It was like for your heart's good. Don't worry, all is well. Okay. So if so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. And that's why I feel like it's kind of it's coming out now that, listen, everyone knows what they're needing to do. Okay, you can't do it for someone. Let it all go. You're going to the clarity is coming in again here. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises, along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. There's been a lot of these silent tears, the crying. I just love here. It just made me feel like tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. In a landscape. Who's in a bit of a scrape, a landscape. Growth is always assured. So it's like for every tear that falls, it's like something beautiful is being born. Isn't that a lovely way? I always looked at crying as being cleansing, but to actually think that for every tear, something beautiful's being born at that time. You've made way. Anyway, okay. I had another random tear today. It wasn't mine. Beautiful. I wonder what that's just the seed of manifestation was planted. Okay. You find yourself crying different times during the day and night. We don't need to look into it too much, do we? Not anymore. It's very interesting, the colours over here for the masculine. And then for the feminines, we've kind of gone to this bluey purple. Okay, I'm going to have a play with the magical mermaids and dolphins. Let's have a message for the masculines. Self-employment for the masculines. Okay, so it's definitely about this moving into mission work. He knows what to do. crystal clear intentions and a healthy lifestyle, and that's really so that you can be of true benefit to others. A real nice clear channel. Okay, self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. You have the drive, discipline, and desire to be your own boss. This card also shows that you have the magical ingredients for a successful business. Heaven wants you to know that you're fully supported spiritually. As long as you stay enthusiastic, new opportunities will come to you. Your positive energy attracts customers, clients, and contracts. Now, we're picking up on this during the week that the masculine are a big key to not only unlock the legacy and the abundance, but also for the divine feminine's inspiration. Excuse me. Okay, so he has the contacts, which is a very masculine. It's kind of how they slot in. They do have the contacts. It's like the business knowledge. So your positive energy attracts customers, clients, and contracts. If you're in the process of opening a new business, now is the time to do spiritual work. Praying, meditating, visualizing, and affirming. To conduct research about your business and to work on yourself by eating healthfully, getting sufficient sleep, and exercising regularly. Wow. Wow. Oh, look down. Wow. These multiple layers of action will propel you to miraculous business opportunities. Divine masculine, this is what you need to do, okay? It's the healthy lifestyle. So if you're in the process of opening a new business, now is the time to do the spiritual work. Praying, meditating, visualizing, and affirming. To conduct research about your business and to work on yourself by eating healthfully, getting sufficient sleep, and exercising regularly. Now, if we've been speaking about the distraction, like on the channel by words, and we're not actually listening. So, why did I say that? I just saw something. Oh, if you're worrying about your counterpart, both of you are worrying about each other, like start to kind of look after yourself, take the pressure off of each other, because they'll be able to sense the worrying, okay? And work on you. So it's really important we all just take care of us for ourselves, but also for our counterpart. These multiple layers of action will propel you to miraculous business opportunities. There's not much they're telling you to do that's actually action, is it? It's all to go within, all of us. There's no action here. Visualizations, affirmations, exercise, meditation, yoga, healthy lifestyle. Not even going to use that D word, diet. Understanding all is well. You're being guided, looking for signs, asking for signs. Wow. Divine Feminine, let's have a card. Be in the flow. It's beautiful, isn't it? When you let go of worrying whether or not you should be doing this or doing that, you shouldn't be doing anything. You'll know. You'll just be doing it. It's interesting how the feminines, like, I'm having to the cards are like, not they're struggling, but there's specific cards for the divine feminine. They don't come out. There could be a few for the masculine, that the guidance. And remember, do take this on board. If you're feminine sitting there, it's like that you don't need to do that. No, you most definitely do, because for one, it will balance you out, your masculine energy within. So you need to be in alignment. Friendship, that's what you got. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. I feel like we're getting back to life. Like, what are the other things, that we enjoy doing? It's not all about the divine connection, is it, with your counterpart. So friendships, valuing them. And I want to say actually feeling fulfilled within your friendships now. Although you're busy with responsibilities, it's important to take time out to play with one or more friends. By drawing this card, you're urged to make a date to go and have fun with a companion, whether a new acquaintance or a beloved old friend. It's important for you to balance your schedule with some good old-fashioned companionship and frivolity. When you play and laugh, you open yourself to infusions of healing love. Friends help you remember how lovable you are. That's what I feel with the channel. We all tell each other that we love each other. It's a beautiful connection we have here on the channel. It's important for you to balance your schedule. Oh, sorry, we've already... Okay, I read that part. When you play and laugh, you open yourself to infusions of healing love. Friends help you remember how lovable you are. They also give you support without wanting anything in return. Play stimulates creativity, which helps you return to your responsibilities with a renewed outlook and increased energy. Affirm, I now have wonderful friends and free time to spend engaging in playful activities with my loving companions. Freedom. Okay. What's next then? How are we doing for time? Okay, we're all right. Of course we're all right. The reading will wrap up perfectly. I don't even need to look at the time, do I? Oh. Take care of you. Yes. Me, myself, and I. That's what Laurie just put. I don't worry about Tim. God's got this. He's got all of it. I need to do nothing. Take care of me, myself, and I. You're not seeing the chat? I don't know why that happens. The other day I was trying to type stuff to you guys, and it just kept telling me that error, message, error, message, error. Yesterday it threw me out as well. It turned my screen off. It took me out of the premiere. That was weird. I'm not sure why. Maybe something that you was gonna see. I don't know. Put. Yeah, we can see you, Alana. Okay, Divine Masculine, should we have a message? I can feel it from the unicorns. Love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. People who are angry are really afraid of getting into trouble, even adults and people with important jobs. So when you meet someone who acts like a bully, remember that this person is really just afraid. If you get angry back at the person, you'll just add to their fear. You can heal away anger with your thoughts of love. See the goodness in everybody, including yourself. Know that everyone really wants to be happy. No one likes to be a bully. No one enjoys being angry. Bullies and angry people are very lonely because their anger pushes other people away from them. So you can help by being kind to such people. You'll also want to be kind to yourself and listen to your inner voice, which tells you how to stay safe. Comes in with you know what to do. Call upon angels, especially Archangel Michael, to protect you if you ever feel afraid. And love is your best protector because your inner voice helps you to know the love that's within every person. It will keep you strong no matter what. Wow. Divine Feminines. Just be yourself. All is well. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Aren't these messages beautiful? Sometimes you may worry whether other people like you. At those times, you may pretend to be somebody other than yourself. For example, you may try to act, talk, or dress like someone you admire. This card says that you're great right now. You don't need to act like anyone else. In fact, things will go a lot better and you'll feel happier if you'll just be yourself. The problem may not be with you, but with the people around you. Perhaps they're trying to change you. Change is a part of life, and there may be behaviours that you can improve upon within yourself, but be sure that you're not trying to change into a different person. And also know that true friends love you as you are and won't try to change you into someone new. True friends will ask you to stop dangerous behaviours, but they won't try to change you in the ways that make you feel bad about yourself. So spend your time with true friends instead of with people who don't understand you. This card also says that things go better when you trust your intuition. You already know what to do in your heart. Trust this inner truth and act upon it. Great inventions, books, and businesses are born when someone follows their own inner voice. You too are here to make a positive difference in the world. And the best way to do so is by being true to yourself. Oh, I love it. Daily guidance from your angels. Come on, guys. It's just awesome, isn't it? Hi, Lindsay. How you doing? I'm getting off soon, sweetie. It's a good video to watch back, though, if you can find the time and you're drawn to. Divine Masculine, let's get you some daily guidance from your angels, and I'm ending on a Greek mythology card for you. I thought we can have a chuckle at my pronunciations. And then Divine Feminines, I'll do the same, but you've got a Divine Feminine card. Divine Masculine, there's your card. Why is that gone sideways? Nearly in reverse. What's going on? Trustworthy guidance. Still not sure whether to trust it? Come on. How much more clarification do you need from some cards? You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. You've got self-employment here. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Got itchy foot. Chat's back now. Awesome. Watch it back. That's brilliant. I'm going to try and watch it back a bit later. Go and do some other stuff in between. The angels gave you this card because they want you to believe in your ideas, which are answers to your prayers. And you can trust them. You'll be supported as you move forward to put your ideas into action, as long as you check in with your angels regularly for continued guidance. If you ever feel vulnerable, ask your angels to reassure you with emotional, spiritual, and material comfort. swallowing here. I'm like hard. It's like I had like something blocking my throat. We're looking at like the wedding card here. So additional meanings for this card. Don't worry about the details, as they'll take care of themselves as you go along. Go for it. Your idea is valid and divinely inspired, and you're safe to make changes and move forward. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to wrap the masculines up now. I still look at the clock, even though I've been told not to. Habit. A lot of it is habit, isn't it, guys? It's all habit. Depends what habit we're adopting. So let me get a Greek mythology reading card for the Divine Masculine. And there's the deal. You know what to do. Felt like I had a little bug crawling up my arm. Medusa, the feminine. Medusa on the scene. Medusa was one of the 3 frightening gorgons, or female demons. All right, let's start again. Let's read about Medusa. Got a bit of a glare there. Hey. Medusa was one of the 3 frightening gorgons, or female demons, with live snakes for hair. This symbolism connects her to the original monstrous serpent. Feels a bit karmic-y, the energy. This symbolism connects her to the original monstrous serpent, which represented the primordial feminine. For thousands of years, the great goddess has been subordinated to masculine supremacy, and Medusa reminds us of her anger at this. Since most figures were drawn side on, Medusa's direct outward gaze is unusual. It speaks of her dangerous and supernatural power. Myth says that the sight of her stare will turn a human into stone. But helped by Athena, Perseus turned the threat of Medusa into a weapon. He cut off her head and kept it for turning on his enemies. In this way, he could ward off evil and protect humanity. It could be a case of better the devil you know to ward off the devil you don't. This card implies that you may summon the power and magic of the primordial feminine or goddess power to help and strengthen you now. Wow. Okay. It's definitely the feminine strengths coming through there, but I did pick up a little, just with the doggies now. Anyway, I'm not going to look into that more. I do want the daily guidance for the Divine Feminine. My brother used to call me Medusa when we were kids to tease me about my hair. That's what I found it. I called him my ex-husband the other day, which sounded really good, and it's another habit, but that's what I'd like to call him, really, my ex-husband. That's what my ex-husband used to say. So I look like Medusa because of my hair. It's not even funny, is it? Okay. So mean, he used to pose like a statue every time I looked at him. I felt as if I felt that was a stare, to be honest with you, of a karmic to the masculine, it makes him very fearful. He doesn't like that look. He's like, what is she going to do? So, and we picked up earlier about the grey gloves, didn't we? Stone. I don't know. We're going to get a card for the Divine Feminine. And you've got a blessing in disguise. Wow. All is well, sad embrace, friendship, just be yourself. A blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. This is an awesome reading. I'm so pleased I jumped on. Okay. The angel sent you this card to help you recognize the blessing in the midst of the apparent challenge. What you've appeared to have lost needed to fall away and will be replaced with something better. Have no fear for your future, but continue praying and following the guidance that comes to you through repetitive feelings, thoughts, visions, and words. Additional meanings for this card. One door closes, another one opens. The how is up to God with respect to the best way to answer prayers. Release the need to control and predict the outcome to this situation and trust. How beautiful. Right, let's get a Divine Feminine card then. We have the feminine that's come up, okay, with the masculine. So, I haven't used any tarot. I might come back on later. I feel quite chatty. We'll see. I definitely knew something needed to be kind of cleared. Okay. Seeing if you can see the baby eagles in the nest. Divine Feminine, you have Joan of Arc. We had Joan Pope. We got Joan of Arc. Okay, let's find out. The warrior of light. I have a still-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. An awesome card here to get. Nine. Joan of Arc represents the power that we all possess when we're aligned with our calling. She is a legendary heroine in France for her role in the 100 Years' War. She was born in 1412 in Domremy, France, and at the age of 13, she had a vision that would change the course of her life. She relates years later in transcripts from her trial after being captured by the English that she would have preferred to stay in her hometown spinning wool. But the power of her vision and her belief in the truth of it compelled her to follow the voice she heard within her. The vision was of the Archangel Michael, accompanied by many angels. She said, I saw them with my bodily eyes, as well as I am seeing you. And when they left, I wept. Wow. So I spoke about Archangel Michael being around. He's shown himself, he's named himself on the masculine side, okay, with trustworthy guidance here. I said that he was there and also all the other angels and everyone, okay? And you just said your mum's name. All the ancestors, everyone. Okay. And she said, I saw them with my bodily eyes, as well as I am seeing you. And when they left, I wept. She was 13. Try explaining that one and have people believe you. And she cried. Spoke about those tears. The Archangel Michael told her that she was meant to drive out the English from France. Dressed in men's armour, Joan of Arc led several campaigns against the English and became a symbol of hope. The power of her conviction that she was acting on God's behalf shifted the tenor of the war in France's favour. She was captured in May of 1430 and taken to Rouen, which was then under English rule. A heresy trial led by Bishop Calcon he charged her with the repeat offence of cross-dressing. She was condemned and sentenced to death in May of 1431. How long ago was that? May 1431. 25 years later, her mother, Isabel Ramin, among others, demanded a retrial. 115 witnesses were called to testify on Joan's defence. She was declared innocent in 1456, and Pope Benedict XV canonised her in May of 1920. You can work that out. That's 80 years ago. No, more than that. 1920. What year are we in now? Oh, shit, that would be 100 years ago, won't it? Like now. And I just spoke about Pope Joan. We've had her come up. And Pope Benedict XV, I don't know what canonised her. What's canonised mean? Let me just find out what this word. He canonised her in May of 1920, 100 years ago, like this month. How many people? 115 witnesses were called at the retrial to testify on Joan's defence. She was declared innocent in 1456. And Pope Benedict, all them years later. I want to see what this word means. Canonize. In the Roman Catholic Church, officially declare a dead person to be a saint. Fuck, that took a long time, didn't it? She was innocent in 1456 after the retrial, and she died in 1431. And then it took all the way until 1920 for Pope Benedict to officially declare a dead person to be a saint, placing all regard as belonging to a canon of literally doesn't say that, or artistic works, literature. I can't speak. Look, come on, right. That was interesting. Anyone find that interesting? I did. He made her a saint. I know. 100 years ago. And she was like sentenced for cross-dressing. So when your soul selects her card, during Joan of Arc's heresy trial, okay, so she's gone, hasn't she? I believe. Oh no, that's a lie. She was captured in May of 1430 and taken to Rouen, which was then under English rule. A heresy trial led by Bishop Calcon charged her with the repeat offence of cross-dressing. She was condemned and sentenced to death in May of 1431. That was for a year. So she went through it for a year. She found out the verdict. Okay. So during Joan of Arc's heresy trial, her interrogators asked her if she was in a state of grace. She answered, "If I am not, may God put me there. If I am, may God so keep me." Her unfaltering faith in the truth of her own visions made the impossible possible. As a teenager, she led an army that changed the course of history for France. And because of the trials, we have sworn testimony detailing the courage of her convictions and her own testimony about her visions of the Archangel Michael, who inspired the course of her actions. Act, and God will act, she said. The faith she had in her vision allowed her to take on a task that had never been done before by a young woman. Her every action chanted, I am not afraid, I was born to do this. She is associated with the fleur-de-lis, known as the flower of light. It represents the Trinity, the profound truth that the Trinity would not exist without Mary and her brave response to the angel Gabriel's call. Joan, like Mary, knows she is directly connected to the divine from within her, and she allows that connection to guide her. Joan of Arc's life is a testament to what is possible for us when we believe steadfastly in our own visions. She asks for us to move beyond our fear, to act on our truth, and to do this with the confidence of knowing that our every step is flanked with angels. I actually listened to something earlier on. I think it was put out yesterday. I should share it. It's about if you're a chosen one and how you know. And it was by Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. So I'll share that. I'll put that on the community tab for the YouTube page, YouTube channel. I'll put it there so you can find it there. I don't seem to be using the Facebook page as much. So I've started to try and maybe use the community tab a bit more. Not everyone's on Facebook. So, okay, that was so interesting. The Soul Voice Meditation. What is the most powerful vision for my life? And the intention, I have a still like faith in myself, and the angels armor me with conviction. I still looked at that bloody time and I've been told not to. I know, we're going to end on something. Okay, how awesome is that? What do I have up here to end on? I don't think I have anything like a roomy or... Okay. So the joint message was, you know what to do. So let's get a joint message from the Oracle of the Fairies. I'm going to get off. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. Perfect. So the joint message is, you know what to do. What to do? What to do? What's due? You know what's due. You know what to do. Solitude. Sometimes when we think of being alone, it can bring a fear of feeling lonely or melancholy, as we often associate being alone with these feelings. Here's the good news. It really is okay to be alone, being comfortable in your own skin and in your own beautiful company. How free does this make you feel to know this? Tuning in to the deep places within, where our inner treasures reside, can be a profound and enlightening experience. The spiritual essence of this experience is peace, peace within and without. Experiencing true peace is also something that can only happen when we spend precious time in solitude, in contemplation or meditation, even if it's only for a few minutes each day. When we're out of balance, being alone can make us feel lonely and sorry for ourselves, and we might still feel like this even when we're in company. counterbalance this by observing your blessings, and it won't be long before you're in a state of gratitude for your own divine company. If this card has popped up for you today, the fairies are urging you to take some time out and spend it alone. It's in such moments of being alone that the messages of the fairies can come through more clearly. The increased spiritual space enables you to be more receptive and aware of any subtle messages and signs from the fairy realm. Alternatively, this card might be saying that you're spending too much time alone. So consider this too. So I might see you later. I might not. I spend a lot of time alone, but this time we get to spend together. It's awesome, isn't it? I think so. Okay. Have yourself a nice day, evening. I can look at the time. It's 20 to 9. I'm going to get off. You guys still there? Have you all gone? Has everyone's chat gone down? I love you all too. Yeah, I think your chat's acting up again. Okay, we'll leave it there then. I'm going to go. I want to catch the shop before it closes, okay? So you're more than welcome. I will maybe see you later. I might not. I don't really know what the plan is. I'm just going with the flow. But lots and lots of love. That was a good reading. Okay. Enjoy it if you watch it back. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Okay. Bye for now.